Today, I'm starting a brand new Ultimate Team from scratch. This means brand new account, 0 coins, no Microsoft points allowed, nothing but the scrawny team that they start us out with. I'm gonna have 24 hours to get as many coins and build up the best team possible, and our time starts now. So I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Ultimate Team since the beginning of the year, and hopping straight into this was definitely a little bit overwhelming, and I didn't really know my way around or even the best methods to use. Nonetheless, we started out with the preseason challenges, and even though our team was terrible, it was very easy to get through. We were given very simple tasks like call a play or run a run play or get a stop on defense. We got through it very, very quickly. From there, we were rewarded a campaign fantasy player pack. There's nobody special here. I decided to go with Lamar Jackson just to have a semi-respectable guy that could be mobile whenever he has to for our solo challenges. Up next, quite possibly the most important guy that we got was a free card that EA Sports gave us, an 88 overall Micah Parsons with armbar, which paid dividends for us the entire way through our 24 hours. Then there was a pack that we received that either gave us 1,500 training or 10,000 coins. Almost every time I went with the 10,000 coins, and you'll see why in a little bit. That little bit just so happened to be right away. We're opening up get a player packs and posting these cards for as much as we possibly can on the auction house. This was a very safe and easy way to make coins, and although it's not going to be a ton, we're going to be able to have these on the auction block while our solo challenges are going on. Having that 2-for-1 is definitely the best option, especially with the time crunch that we're in. There are also a couple cards that I ended up keeping for the team, like this L'Jarius Sneed, just to help us out for these solo challenges as well. Now we're on to our first serious set of solo challenges, and although, yes, I know I'm stupid, I am smart enough to know that doing the Black History Month solo challenges make the most sense right away. This isn't only going to get us 688 overall players whenever we're done with it. It also opens up an opportunity to unlock a 93 overall version of all of these players after we complete all the missions. By no means were these challenges difficult. I will say having a bad team definitely made me spend a little bit more time on this than I wanted to. Okay. So that just happened. But the grind was on and nothing was going to stop me. Coming for you, boy. Boom! Big hit stick. Let's go. And it looks like we got ourselves another one completed, boys. Give me them stars. You all will see quickly that the stars are going to become my best friend. Sorry, Frank. We just got to earn them quick and we got to earn them fast. All in all, these took about 35 minutes to fully complete, and we are already down a little over an hour. Now that those are done, I will say 100% worth doing. We also got a pack that gave us our choice of 89s. I went with Pat Freiermuth because he's another weapon to throw to, and he turned into my #1 guy. Now we are on to the 688 overall guys that we ended up earning. LaDainian Tomlinson, Lamar Jackson, Kwity Paye, Najee Harris, Kevin Byard, and of course, Derek Thomas. And again, very important, this unlocked the missions to get their 93 overall cards. This is just done by naturally playing games and solo challenges, which we're doing anyways. Before getting into our next solo challenge grind, we opened up 20 more get a player packs to post on the auction house, and I tell you what, we got some pretty good pack luck. Oh, okay, something besides the gold card. Oh, that's amazing. That's going straight into our lineup. Something else here. What is this? Oh, it's a Christian McCaffrey. That makes me so happy. Even cards like this got me so excited, even though they only sold for a couple thousand coins. We got to remember the phrase, no coins left behind, which I just made up out of the blue, but man, was I serious about it. I then decided to do the Gridiron Forge solo challenges, which is going to reward us a 96 overall David Njoku whenever we complete it, which probably makes that Pat Freiermuth pick a bad idea. What? I told you I was an idiot. It's time to take these challenges head on, and there wasn't anything that was going to stop me. Go, 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 go. Right away. Challenge 1. Good way to start things off. In the middle of this, of course, we restocked with get a player pack. I think I might have just done something really good. Quick side note, either my team being terrible or me just being awful at the game actually helped me find a nice little cheat to get through some of these solo challenges. On ones where you can't allow a certain amount of rushing yards, all you got to do is come out and field goal block, they'll pass the ball, and you move on to the next one like it's nothing. That's some credit to me and my huge brain.
Congratulations on yet another victory.
I know at this point it's getting repetitive, but I got to pound it in your brain. 20 more get a player packs with a little bit more pack luck, and we are upping our coin stack to a little over 50,000 coins. We finished up the rest of Gridiron Forge. Now we're down about 2 hours and 30 minutes. I would like to jump in and say I was so motivated for this 24-hour challenge. There was very little time wasted, maybe about 3 hours in total, and this is just for me to eat or take a dump. The dump took about 2 of those hours. Let's go ahead into maybe one of the more fun parts. We're going to be ripping open some packs that we earned. We got an 82 plus elite player pack, 2 pro fantasy packs, a Mutt tree ornament. I don't know how I earned that. Just going to be honest here. And then 3 gridiron packs. I'm assuming I can only get core elite players from this. Maybe a premium... We got... That's so bad. I've had so many get a player packs that have been better than this. This is sad. I'm not expecting to pull anything crazy in any of these. Okay, we get a... Okay, you know what? That was actually really good. Wow, that was one of the best first rounds that I've seen out of these packs ever, to be completely honest. We get a 92 quarterback as well. Oh, these packs are hitting. Just as a little mention here, Orowari is going for about 40,000 coins. Okay, we're going to be starting it off with a most feared player. And that's a little bit more like it for the first round. In round 2 of 2, we get a gold power up, another 90, and a deep freeze player. I think that's what that is. Hey, that's a success, though. 3 gridiron packs on the way, and I believe these are pretty bad packs. But even then, these elite cards are helping. Gonna start off with a core elite Ryan Jensen, taking it all day. A nice pack again. Look, I know it's not the most exciting thing, but these are gonna get us coins, and they're just gonna fill our roster up pretty well. Last one as far as the gridiron packs go, we get an 81, a lot of offensive linemen, and a lot of elite cards. My goodness. I got another strategy item. I'm not entirely sure how to use this. Please go down to the comments and let me know what I'm supposed to do. I'm so lost. So I've saved a couple of these up. I think I'm just going to continue to take the coins. I hope that's not a mistake. I really don't see myself using training right now. The more that we get, the more we'll be able to invest them on the auction house. I think I'm going to select coins for all these. Now it was time for the Super Bowl present solo challenges. This is going to get us a 94 overall Ed Reed and some other 86 plus Super Bowl player packs. With some pack luck, we can turn in some good cards. I think by now you get the point. We're grinding through these and getting as many stars as we can as fast as humanly possible. And whenever we had to rely on an incredible cornerback to make a play, you better believe that Eli Apple stepped up and clutched it for us. Just gonna go ahead and caught myself some of my best friends. 80 stars was then acquired, which is all that we needed for Ed Reed. And he also came with 3 superstar abilities, which is so nice. We didn't have to worry about training. And let me tell you what, it did not take long for him to make an impact. We now have a great user, and this is another situation where spending the time to get this Ed Reed for our future just made so much sense to me. This was another good investment. Those clips you just seen were for this week's Ultimate Legends challenges. There's only 3 of them, and it got us a 92 overall Levon Kirkland. And as you can tell, we're slowly starting to build our team up without having to spend any coins. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention we made our first 100,000 coins right around this point, which felt really good to see 6 figures up there. I then took a break to eat some food, and whenever I came back, there was 17 hours and 56 minutes left. This is the point where I'm going to warn you. This next portion that you're about to see is by far the most groundbreaking thing that I found. Your boy found a sniping technique of buying out backyard baller players, specifically the 93 overall ones. I'd buy them out anywhere from 30 all the way up to 42,000 coins, and then I'd repost them for around 49,000. Minus the auction fees, we're making anywhere from 15 to 5,000 coins off of every single one that we got. I will warn you, I did this for a very long time, and it was well worth it because we made a ton of coins. We just need something to show up here. Okay, and we're gonna get one actually. 37,350. This would be some nice coins. And yes, okay, we got some good profit. That's our best one yet. 39,000 and sniped. We're gonna get about 4,000 coins profit on that one. Okay, we got another one. 37,800. Get that bite now. Sniped. Oh my gosh. Okay, 30,000. We're talking 15,000 profit on this if we get it. Let's go. And this right here, you're looking at about 10,000 coins profit within a couple minutes. Of course, it wasn't all perfect. We're gonna go for... Okay, this has just gotten serious. Please give me this. No, of course. That was 40K profit. Let's go for this one. 41. Sniped. Another 5,000 profit. We got this one for about 40. Sniped. More coins. Roll them up. I ended up doing this for 3 hours straight, but it was definitely worth our time. After those challenges, we have some more packs here. We have a 92 overall Gridiron Guardians Champion Fantasy Pack. Let's go and get into it. I'm coming into this one blind. Looks like we're going to have our choice here of whatever player that we want. You know what? Maybe unpopular opinion, but we're going to go Fred Warner. Now our 2 86 plus Super Bowl players. I'm expecting to get 86 both times. Anything that's better than an 86 we will take. It is going to be the same guy. Our gold player pack is actually not a gold player, so we get a Taylor Heineke. Again, not going to be selling for a ton of coins, but we're going to take every bit whenever we can get it. We'll post this one up for about 2,000. Again, we have another quick seller training fantasy pack. We actually have 2 more of them. And now it was finally time for the Team of the Year solos. And by the time that we get this done, we're going to get a 96 overall Team of the Year card. It is time to earn 100 stars. In the midst of doing these, I started to focus a little bit more on the Black History Month cards to get those 93 overalls. I needed a bunch more passing yards and passing touchdowns. So it's something that I focused on while doing this. You could say it slowed me down a little bit, but for the 24-hour challenge, I just wanted to get as many good cards as I could. In the middle of that, I spent a couple more hours in a snipe session just to up our coin stack as much as I could. good. I can't stress enough on how much this method ended up helping us. You'll see, we ended up with so many coins at the end of the day. I almost didn't want to go back to the Team of the Year solo challenges, even knowing I'm going to get a free 96 because I knew how many coins I was making and how significant that it was. But I already spent an hour on it, so there was no point to stop there. So we went back to it, got the 100 stars that we needed, and we ended up with a big pack. But before that, I took one more short break, and then a huge sniping session followed that. When I say I spent upwards of over 10 hours on the auction house with these cards, I'm not kidding. It's something that I really love doing, so I had no problem with sitting on there. I had a great time. I'm warning you, this is a big time jump, and I don't want to bore you to death with just watching me snipe cards off the auction house. We are now down to under 1 hour left. We're now back live again. We have 3 packs. These actually will probably be our final 3 that we end up earning because just time's running short. Oh, geez. I feel like there's one specific one that I should be selecting. I have no idea what I'm doing here again. Seems like an ongoing thing. You know what? I normally stick with the Chiefs for these. Let's go Kansas City and... oh, mother flipper. I definitely messed that up. I should have checked what players were what. It's definitely not the end of the world. We could always use offensive line. And I don't have to worry about buying it on the auction house. So we'll go ahead and take the right tackle. I'm going to put him directly into our lineup as a starter. Our next card is going to be our free 93 overall Lamar Jackson. We've been playing with his 88 version the whole time. He actually comes with abilities too, which is pretty nice. So we don't even have to worry about training for him for the meantime. And we're going to have a nice little 5 overall upgrade going from our original Lamar Jackson to his 93 overall version. Last but not least, we have 1 pack to open. This is by far the biggest pack. Aside from David Njoku, which we earned through the solo challenges, we're going to get our highest overall player. Oh, this animation's amazing. We're going to get a left guard. There's going to be a specialist player. Oh, there's actually 4 players. Oh, we get to pick anybody that we want. Oh, wow. I'm not saying this is completely swaying my decision, but Justin Jefferson's buy it now price is $190,000. And the lowest one for Patrick Surtain is $220. Not to mention he has everything that I really want in a corner. The speed, man and zone coverage, and that he's 6'2" really helps. Let me know if you think I made the right decision. There might have been somebody I was just completely forgetting about. A good cornerback to me is always incredibly important, so I'm happy with it. Those solo challenges were incredibly worth it. All right, just like that, the time has officially stopped. A full 24 hours of non-stop grinding, and we end up with an 87 overall team and over 500,000 coins. Unfortunately, the only BHM player we were able to acquire was the Lamar Jackson, but we made a lot of progress on everybody else, and with a few more hours, we'd definitely be able to unlock a few more of them. Now, here's the thing. I did not expect to have as much fun as I did rebuilding this team from scratch without spending any money. Sure, it was definitely a grind, and I went non-stop, but it was a rush to be able to get these cards upgraded, to be able to pull packs and earn cards and snipe cards off the auction block. This is what I lived for 5 years ago. This is what really got me into Madden. So I'm in the weird spot because I could use up this 500,000 coins and make our team look incredible. I feel like I could build something very, very good. I don't know what overall I can get our team up to. I'd say it'd be at least a 93. But here's the thing. I want to keep this going. I want to turn it into a 48-hour challenge. I want to turn it into a 72-hour challenge. I want to turn it into an entire week challenge. Now, I don't know if this is something that you guys want to see, and I'll know by the comments that you guys leave. I'll know by the likes that you guys leave on the video. But I'm ready to hop in. I'll grind another 24 hours tomorrow. Anyways, because I'm kind of thinking I want to do more episodes, if I go ahead and waste all of our coins, it'll kind of reset us. Of course, yeah, sure, it's going to get us that team, but once the coins are gone, the methods of making them back are going to be a little bit more difficult, more time consuming. But yeah, there it is. 87 overall team with an 88 defense, 87 offense. So you know what? I'm going to end things here. I'm going to keep our account where it is, and I think I'm going to come out with an episode number 2. With that, if you're brand new, go ahead down there, hit that red subscribe button. Maybe leave a like or comment on the video on what other methods that I could be doing to really help build this team up. And episode 2 will most likely be in the future, so I hope you guys are as excited for that as I am. That is it for this. It definitely took a turn that I wasn't expecting. As always, with that said, you already know we're the best. God bless. Don't forget to keep them first. I'm your boy Pizza. Your boy's out. Also, one huge shout out to Papa Mystery for the video idea. I also seen the YouTuber by the name of Kenny did this as well. They both have amazing YouTube channels, and their videos, just like this one, are incredible. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, go ahead, check the description out and show them some love. I'm sure they would definitely appreciate it.